Hi, Amy. I'm so glad that you're able to come and speak to Oxford University today. And I'm really looking forward to getting an opportunity to talk to you more about your experience and what you've been doing.
Thank you so much. I'm just honored to be here. I'm just very grateful for this opportunity.
So good. I'd love to start off and have you share with everybody a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Absolutely. I am Amy Thurman. I'm an authenticity and holding space expert, and I do that through speaking, writing, and consulting.
Amy, thanks for being with us. What is your story?
Finding My Hero Within is about my 10-year journey of living with a broken neck that went undetected for 6 months, leaving me completely incapacitated and disabled for nearly a year. I discovered that the person I was waiting for to come rescue me, that knight in shining armor that I was waiting for to come take me out of this horrible life, was found in my reflection in the mirror. It had been there the whole time. And so on the verge of taking my life, I decided to fight to live with the intention of using my story to help others, and that's what it's become. Our perception of strength is a paradox. A paradox is two things that seem to be opposite, two things that seem to cancel out each other, but that they both can be true at the same time. And I did one of the most courageous, strongest things that I have ever done in my life. And I walked myself into a mental health hospital and I asked for professional help. So it took my doctor 6 months to figure out that I had a traumatic brain injury, that my brainstem was sheared, and that my neck was broken. So I lived 6 months with all of those injuries, and nobody could figure out what was wrong with me. And I was going to end it. That was the answer. That was the only way I could see at the time. If you've ever been in a deep, deep, dark place, you know this feeling so well. Your thinking is very foggy. It's very muddy, and you don't think clearly. My heart said to me, what if you don't have to die? What if you can make a different choice? What if you can take the same energy you're using trying so hard to die, and you can flip it around and you can use it to fight to live? Maybe you can get better. As an authenticity expert, I hear a lot people saying, just be authentic, just be yourself, embrace your authenticity, just be who you are. But clients come to me and say, I really want to, but I don't know how. So to help solve this problem, I created a resource called Your Authenticity Score. And it's not a measure of judgment. It is just a piece of awareness to help you see where you are and where you want to be when it comes to authenticity.
What you actually are known for is being really a global expert on authenticity, and you're definitely showing it today. So I really appreciate you being so open and vulnerable. I'd love to know what advice do you have for people on them tapping into their own authenticity so that as they're going through their lives, they're able to be themselves?
I say often that we know more about other people than we know about ourselves. Mm-hmm. And we, I think, do that on purpose. Society teaches us to do that because it's, as I said earlier, because we don't want to own, we don't want to acknowledge what's in there. All of that pain and that trauma that we've pushed down, we don't want to face it again. We don't want to acknowledge that it's there. So we push it down. And in order to get where we want to go, we have to change that. We have to know more about ourselves than we know about other people. And so the very first step in that is self-discovery.
Thank you for letting me cry at you today and for the opportunity to share my story.